addressing some questions and objections about joining Dan Hollings The Plan. Hey, I'm Rebecca. Thanks so much for joining me on the Mamalorian Way. I did a video last week where I did a review of Dan Hollings The Plan, which is a training program about how to use automated trading bots to increase your crypto profits. And I got some questions on it, and I also got some objections. Just want to say before I address these questions and objections, I love comments. I respond to all of them. I read them. I appreciate them. And even if you don't agree with me, leave me a comment. A lot of times, I'll go check out your site. But please don't leave hateful speech saying things like fake or scamming, because that's just not in my mindset, and I will delete it. Even if you are my sister leaving a comment that says scammers on my site, I would delete it. I have visited a couple of people's sites that say that the Dan Hollings plan is simply how to use Bitsgap, which is a software program that he uses, and you can learn that on YouTube. And that's the first objection I want to go to is like, yeah, duh, of course. You could learn how to do the trading bots on Bitsgap on your own, watching lots of YouTube channels. Bitsgap has a channel of its own. If you had all the time in the world, I would say it would take you at least probably 20, 30 hours just watching videos. Dan's program is about 6. So if you have all the time in the world and you don't have the money, knock yourself out. Yeah, I was talking to my husband about this. He's like, yeah, well, you could learn to fly a plane on your own, but maybe you'd want to be trained by somebody who knows what they're doing. I'm a member of the plan, and it really helped me having somebody walk me through it that I wouldn't have to take 20 hours trying to even understand the interface. So let me go to Bitsgap. And one of the guys said, well, why don't these people talking about Dan Hollings The Plan ever talk about Bitsgap? Okay, I said it, Bitsgap. That's not proprietary. I'm going to stay in demo mode because my privacy is still important to me. Here we are in Bitsgap, but just make sure I am in demo mode, which means this is not real money. It's all fake money. When you first come into Bitsgap, this is what you see. Now, if this makes total sense to you, good on you. For me, it didn't. It did not make sense. Now that I know what it is and I could walk you through it, what you have is you can trade, and there's different exchanges here. KuCoin happens to be one of them. Then there are coin pairs you use to make exchanges to do the trading to set your bots up. And this is how many coin pairs there are. Where am I? I'm in the C's, and that's just on KuCoin. There are thousands. How in the world do you pick? I don't even know what this is over here. You can buy and sell within your coin pairs on Bitsgap. It's just is a trading platform. In your bots, and again, I'm in demo mode. What's that? I didn't know. I didn't know what these were. I didn't know what these grid lines were. I wouldn't know how to set a high price or a low price, and I sure wouldn't know how to select a coin and what even is a back test. What do these things mean? Yeah, I could have gone onto YouTube and learned it, but I have a lot of things going on in my life, and I may not have as much time as other people, and maybe that's you too. Also, maybe you want your hand held a little bit when you're setting up these bots just for peace of mind and certainty that you're doing it right. Plan has a great support desk that I have utilized when I was setting up my first ones. It's a little bit nail biting. I mean, there's nothing. You can always close one. You can set it up and immediately close it, and no harm, no foul. I didn't even know how to read this. What are all these tools over here? Do I have time to go and learn that? People, that's Bitsgap. If you looked at it and you're like, well, I know what I'm going to do on that, or I can go figure it out, then the plan's not for you. If you're like, I would like a helping hand, and I would like a course that gives you cryptocurrency exchange trading in a bigger picture, how to think about allocating all your finances in a portfolio. So you don't want to just be slugging money here and there, like how many bots? How much do you put into a bot? How long do you keep bots running? What happens if they go down? What happens if they go up? I needed some help. One more thing I want to address, the idea of cost versus investment. So a cost of a course, if you're thinking like that, all you're thinking about is recouping. And just by the way, I've recouped my price that I paid for the course in about 6 or 7 weeks, maybe a little more like 6 weeks. If you think of it an investment, then this kind of investing is a marathon, not a sprint. And Dan does lay out much more than just the simple trading bots, but how to think of your investment strategy in crypto as a big picture. And he goes into some other strategies as well in phase 1. And yes, there are phase 2, 3, 4 if you want to continue. I'm not sure if I will. Maybe. Pretty happy right now just doing the bots, and that's my wheelhouse right now. So that was a first question objection, is like, why not just learn Bitsgap on your own? Well, you can. If you have the time, you might very well lose $3,000 off the bat. That is a cost, probably not an investment. I don't know. You do you. You do you. If you want your handheld, if you want a little bit more certainty, if you want a little bit more support, maybe the plan is for you. Then just some housekeeping kind of questions. 1, what exchanges can you use? My exchanges. So this is demo. You could get on Binance if you are in a territory that you can be on. I'm in Texas. We can't be on Binance, but a lot of people outside the United States use Binance, and some people inside the States do. I'm not familiar with Bitfinex. Bittrex is a little bit smaller. I am in Texas. You can use it. Coinbase Pro is what I use. The prices are a little bit higher for trades, but this is kind of like the most beginner-friendly looking exchange, I think. A lot of people use Kraken. KuCoin, very, very popular for these bots because the exchange fees are a lot lower. And if you're outside the United States, maybe Huobi, how do you say that? Huobi? And some of these others. Anyways, these are the exchanges that are available on Bitsgap. Can you use existing crypto? Yes. And that is exactly how I got started. I bought my first Bitcoin about a year ago when it was at like 13,000. I didn't buy a whole one. I should have. And now it's at 48 even after a big crash. Yes, you can use your existing Bitcoin, your existing Ethereum, those for sure. Other coins, I am not 100% sure. But yes, you can use your existing Bitcoin. You could use your existing Ethereum as well. How much to start? It's recommended about $3,000 to start investing. It's not huge. It may be huge for some, but it's not out the reach of a lot of people. Always like start small, start slow, learn, and then you can start increasing it. This whole crypto trading thing is only a part of a bigger portfolio, I hope, and it's not your whole nest egg that you're planning to retire on or anything like that. Oh, and last thing, so we are in a big crash. Big dip. The Bitcoin lost a lot a couple of days ago. Is it a good time to start a trading bot? And in my very humble, not financial advisor, my opinion, definitely not advice. What is that adage? Buy low, sell high. Right now you could get in when the market's low. So I think it's probably a really good time to start a bot, trying to free up some money. So I could start one in this dip because again, it's a marathon, not a sprint. If you guys have any other questions, hit me up in the comments below. I'm going to put my Bitsgap link in the comments below, and to be totally transparent, I would get a small commission if you signed up through that Bitsgap link, and you get $10 in USDT in Tether. I also put a link down below for the plans. The next webinar starts December 9th, and there's also replays available. The plan registration closes December 14th, and I'll be transparent too. I am an affiliate of the plan. I am a member and affiliate, very, very small affiliate. Not a big whale. Anyways, like and subscribe, please. Hit me up with comments. Just don't be hateful.